Hello and welcome back to Nigeria in America podcast, where we guide you through everything you need to know before making that big move to the US and how to thrive once you are here. Last episode, we explored 12 essential skills to learn before relocating, things that make your transition smoother and help you adapt quickly. Today, we are keeping that momentum going with more practical hands on skills that can open doors, build confidence, and even put money in your pocket. These are the kinds of skills that don't just help you survive, they help you stand out. So, if you are serious about hitting the ground, running in the US, you will want to pay close attention. Let's jump into the next set of smart skills worth learning before you move to the United States of America.
Walking with purpose, rising with grace.
Carpentry is the first one today. Carpentry is gold in the US. In other words, you can build furnitures, you can install cabinets. Skilled carpenters can charge by the hour or even by project. If you learn how to measure, cut, assemble, and finish wood properly, you will never run out of work. It's a skill that works both for working with a company and running your own side hustle. I tell you, carpentry is a big deal in the United States of America. The number two is drywall installation and repair. For people in Nigeria, drywall may not make so much sense to them, but these are things that if you go on the internet, you can study. There are a lot of posts or postings that will help you. Even researching about what drywall is. It's very simple and plain. When you are talking about drywall, it's everywhere and it's in all the walls and ceiling here in America. So if you know how to hang drywall, tape it, mud it, and sand it, making it smooth, you will be a valuable hire for construction companies and even for DIY homeowners. It's a skill you can learn relatively quickly, but one that can earn you very steady income. We're going to number three now, and that's tiling and flooring installation. It starts from ceramic tiles to hardwood flooring, laminate, and so many things. You become a flooring specialist. And when you have this skill, you are always needed. Good flooring work is highly valuable in America because it can completely transform a space. When you can do this, you have this skill, you can never be jobless. Going to the next one is painting and finishing. Painting may sound so simple. Some people will say, is it not just to just get something and paint? But it's more than that. If you really are serious with painting, you can become a professional painter. It's a skill. Everything in America is structured and well organized. So when you know how to add finishing, you know how to put wallpaper, you can install wallpaper. All this sets you apart, and this can put money in your pocket, and I'm saying big money. We go again to electrical. When I'm talking about electrical or electrician, I'm talking about basic here because if you need to be an electrician in America, you will need certification. Yeah, there's a process that you are going to go to school before you, which you can do by going to a 2-year college and become a journeyman, or whether you also decide to go into skill one where you're an apprentice for about 4 years before you can become an electrician. But without being a licensed electrician, knowing the basic like how to install light fixtures, replace an outlet, or run wiring safely can land you jobs as an assistant or handyman while you work toward a license. But I'm telling you, it is very profitable. I'll take you to the sixth one, which is plumbing. Plumbing has similar issues with electrician. You are supposed to be a master plumber or a journeyman plumber or an apprentice plumber in America. But the fact that you have a skill of plumbing, in other words, you know how to fix leaks, install sink, unclog drains, or you know how to fix commode, garbage disposal. All these things you can check out on internet, and you will be able to read more about them. You will learn them quickly, even through all the postings on internet. When you have this skill to be able to do plumbing work, and I'm saying even without the required licensing, that basic skill can still earn you a lot of money. And the thing about handiwork is that the more you do it, the better you become in it. And before you know it, you'll be almost as expert as possible. And you can even partner with those who are already licensed that will be able to cover you with their license. Of course, you might have to part with some of the profit. I want to take you to the next one, which is number 7. That's bricklaying, which means you're able to work with bricks, blocks, stone, walls, patios, and decorative features. They are skilled with steady market. We call it masonry, which is value for both its durability and its virtual appeal. In other words, you are working with concrete. Of course, a lot of the blocks that are being used in Nigeria, which means concrete blocks, they are not the same as the one that is being used in America, but technically you will realize that it's about the same principle when it comes to brickwork and bricklaying. So going to number 8 now is the welding and metal work. So when you're a welder, you weld metal, you weld iron. That's what it simply means. In other words, you can repair gates, you can fabricate metal structures. Welding skills can open doors in construction, it can open doors in manufacturing, and there are a lot of creativity that comes into being able to use metal now. Metals are used a lot in America. Metals are used for commercial projects, even now residential projects. Once you have this skill, I can tell you, you will be able to get a job without any problem. We move to number 9, which is ductless AC. When we talk about ductless AC, this is in Nigeria, you call it a split air condition. Anything that has to do with AC here is called high vac, which means both heating and AC. So even for you to be able to install this, which is not a big deal. You know, when I talk about Texas, said that can be very hot during summer. People are, they are putting this ductless AC in their patio. They are adding more to their living room, especially in commercial areas. They need more air. So when you are able to install ductless AC everywhere in the U.S., you will be able to get a job, even if you go to areas that are very cold, because some of them don't even install AC at all. And during summer, it can become very, very hot. So when you can install ductless AC, I can tell you, you will be able to make money. You can also service this AC, and this will give you stable career. We go to number 10, we call them architectural design, and they use software called CAD, which is computer-aided design. For this, I believe that if you like to use computer, you can get this CAD software and really be able to work with it. And when you can do this, you're able to do design, planning for construction. I'll tell you, learning CAD software can be a big advantage for you in the US, either because as builders, architects, engineers, they rely on CAD to create detailed blueprints and 3D models of buildings before any work begins. So even if you are not an architect, knowing how to read and create these digital plans makes you a valuable team member. You could work alongside construction managers, designers, or even freelance or clients who need plans to be drawn. Going to number 11 will be carpet laying. And when we are saying carpet laying, it means carpet installation, which is another specialized skill that can pay well in America. This can be an advantage for you if you know how to do that. It involves measuring spaces, cutting accurately, stretching the carpet so it fits perfectly, and securing it for durability. While it might not sound glamorous, it's a steady line of work because offices, homes, hotels often need new carpeting or replacement. So don't forget, all these skills, they will make you money. I keep on repeating this over and over, that these are things that really, when you are doing them, nobody is going to challenge you because they are needs in America. Number 12 today, which is going to be our last, is home appliances repair. We are talking about you being able to repair refrigerators, washing machine, dishwashers, dryers, television. Talk about any household appliances. Every American home, we use all these things. So when they break down, it's either you go and replace it quickly, which can be more expensive. Most of the time, people don't want to part with what they have. They want to keep it. It's when they don't have any choice that they have to go and buy another one. So if you really can repair home appliances, you will be able to make a lot of money. So I can tell you, being able to replace parts, maintain appliances can help you build a good income, full-time business in America. So whether you want to work for a company, start your own contracting business, or just have skills that save you money on home repairs, these 12 areas can help you stand out in the US job market. You don't have to master all of them, but you can pick 2 or 3 that genuinely interest you and start learning now, even before you move. There are affordable courses online, apprenticeship programs, and even community classes where you can get started with all this skill. Remember, in America, skilled tradespeople are respected and well paid. What people don't celebrate in Nigeria is celebrated in America. Once you can get your hands dirty, you will get your hands full with money. So if you bring these abilities with you, you won't just survive, but you will thrive. You can become a business owner and prosper within a short period of time in America. Thanks for watching today. If you think our video has been helpful to you, don't forget to share it with a friend who is planning to relocate. Even for those who are already in the United States, I will tell you this can be helpful to you. So like this video, subscribe to it. See you in the next episode.
Walking with purpose, rising with grace.